Continuando Starfield. Corrida pelo level 100.
Another day. Next something for you, Cap.
É esse.
I run the branch's special accounts.
Não viu, então funcionou o roubo.
I've got a moment. Your next stop wouldn't be the Charybdis system, would it?
Excesso de peso, não consegue nem fazer viagem. Missão cumprida.
Come here a sec, Cap. I've got something for you.
Ela tá contratada? Ela quer falar.
Ugh, don't be so uptight. I swiped it when the owner was looking the other way, but nobody saw a thing.
Ah,
You have my word
conversa
on that.
normal.
No worries, Cap. My lips are sealed.
Ela é lada por instinto.
I've never quite managed to kick the pickpocketing habit. Normally I'd keep this stuff for myself, but since you're doing me a favor, I'll share. I'll let you know if I find anything you might want. We'll keep it discreet. That's a promise.
Ganhei uns itens dela ainda.
Hey, thanks for interrupting. I knew you just brought me along to carry your junk.
É, esqueci de vender.
Good luck out there.
I was just thinking about you.
Tem que lembrar de vender essas coisas. Tá cheio de buzinganga. Tô levando peça de nave no meu inventário.
I've never seen the appeal of settling down in a big city.
You're
We
under
big?
arrest. No sudden moves.
Eu pago?
Smart move. Now come along with us. We'll take any contraband and stolen property and you'll be free to go.
3.000 perdido. 61.000.
Excuse me.
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
Chegamos.
Okay. Hello?
Yes?
All right, a few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Return you a piece of cargo if you have to.
Minha boca é um túmulo.
Good. Say nothing and let their minds fill in the gaps. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
Tudo pronto.
All right, then get comfortable. We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine and grab drive. All systems go.
Vamos ver se eu vou conseguir fazer em stealth igual da outra vez. Eu fiz toda essa parte em stealth.
Ground the SY-920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that.
You've entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC-7938, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning.
Chegando.
You're cleared to dock in docking bay 2.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're docked. Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone. Very funny. But if you do get into trouble, try and use that quick wit to your advantage. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
Pronto.
Howdy.
Isso com pena até que interessante. Ela rouba, então de vez em quando ganha dinheiro. Save manual.
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks.
Tem até um certo pedaço que pode passar. Eu devia ter trazido aquela mochila de... mochila não. Propulsor que tem invisibilidade, camaleão. Não trouxemos o propulsor que tem habilidade de camaleão. Então é uma opção a menos de ficar invisível. Praticamente não tem. Aqui não dá pra passar. Dá pra passar, mas tem cara logo de frente, olhando ali.
How's the patrol? Back holding up okay?
Pronto. Chapéu só? Pronto. Parte do BO resolvido. Não, esquece. Não quero hackear mais não. Hackear só o essencial.
Word is Commander Woods might be coming back. That'll put an end to all these checkpoints.
With the change in leadership, security's been beefed up. But the checkpoints You been to the mess hall? Culinary specialist Okoye's a damn good chef.
State your business.
Apresentar a área de comando.
Logging ensign level clearance. Go on ahead.
As vantagens de estar uniformizado para disfarce. Elevador. Pronto.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu.
Segui na área de comando.
Good. And no alarms or warnings on the comms. Music to my ears. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. That'll provide some cover. Don't know what you're after, but I'm guessing there'll be another checkpoint. This far down, you might need a clearance code.
Tem que pegar o código, tem que pegar a roupa de piloto de teste também.
a bad idea. The uniform won't be enough though. You'll need to find a computer with the code. Try the security office. They likely have a computer there that has what you need. Going dark for now. We'll talk again once you've located your target.
Well, you better hurry. You know what they say, Marine. If you're 15 minutes early, you're still 10 minutes late.
O computador tá aqui. Iniciante. Hackeamento. Pronto. A, B e P. Tem que hackear isso daqui mesmo? Acho que dá pra dar uma volta.
I don't recognize your face, Ensign. Are you new? Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it. Sorry, Ensign. Code doesn't match.
Não é esse?
Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it. Sorry, Ensign. Code doesn't match. Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear. Sorry, Ensign. Code doesn't match. Need your clearance code, Marine.
Pela lógica, a primeira vez que errar essa época
Sorry, Ensign. Code doesn't match.
queria me atacar, mas eu errei todos. E o cara não ataca.
Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it. You're clear, Ensign Zaremi.
Commander Natara, test flights for the latest prototypes are ready to go.
Acknowledged, Lieutenant. Inform them they are clear to launch. Why aren't you at your post, Ensign? I don't know you, Ensign. You sure you have clearance?
Stop right there, Ensign.
Mais um computador. Pronto. Liberar acesso.
You lost, Ensign?
How are the tests for the comms spike going?
Dr. Vogel has given a request for more personnel. It seems there was an accident.
It's always something with that doctor.
Pegar o elevador de
Not to
novo?
change the subject, but are we concerned about potential leaks?
No. Until you can provide more substantial proof, we'll simply monitor the situation.
Okay.
Yu here. Goggles almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly.
Eu sou a carga?
You are, and I've delivered you just as Jogando asked. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while.
A carga vai ficar pra trás?
Jogando anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that. First lesson in being a rookie. You share the loot, but not the risk. Good luck. If you make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
Abandonado.
If you aren't assigned to this level, Ensign, you need to leave.
Salva antes de falar com ele, que vai ter que conversar ele na palavra.
Intercepting transponder data in the Alpha system might be promising. Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign? Oh yes. I've been studying decryption of all types for quite a long time. Probably since before you took your first crab jump. Signal protocol, quantum ratchet symmetry, interleaving data extrapolation. You name it, I've lectured on it. I've probably forgotten half of it, but I definitely knew it once. Don't you mean access to the ship? Because the comm spike isn't a device, it's a module. It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types, but the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous technology.
Segurança.
Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will give us a significant tactical advantage. We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans to meal consumption. Not that we'd care about that sort of thing, outside of the effects of diet on combat readiness. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure. Yes, it's not the destination, but the journey that matters. Particularly when the destination is death. But don't worry. We've corrected the problem with the ship's life support systems, and statistical models show a failure rate of less than 2%. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station. They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to MAST.
Bom, vamos nessa então. Ainda dá pra ferrar a outra ainda. Vai.
Steal the comm spike? Why? Who is this person?
Ela fez frota da parte da Força Escarlate.
Space pirates, say no more. I will contact Commander Natara immediately. Commander Natara, this is Dr. Vogel.
What is it now, Doctor?
We have an intruder on board. Captain Juan Dayu is not who she says.
Wait, Dayu? She was one of the captains on Messina's list.
Apparently, she's with the Crimson Fleet. And she's after my comm spike.
Don't worry, Doctor. We'll sound the alarm and have a strike team directed toward the cargo bay.
Good. I have a pilot here. I'll have them secure the prototype. Make sure it's safe. You are a pilot, aren't you? You've got the look at least.
Eu sou
Take
piloto.
this key card. It'll give you access to docking bay 8. I need you to make sure my prototype is safe.
This is Commander Natara. Strike team units head to the cargo bay immediately. This is a red alert.
Adiantou meu lado.
You aren't assigned to this level, Winston. You need to leave. I don't recognize your faces. I don't know you, Winston. You sure you have clearance?
Não precisei nem pegar a roupa de piloto de teste. Cabine. Pronto. Nave roubada.
On Commander Natara's orders, all ships continue pursuit of Captain Juan Dayu. Cargo class ship ID UC-793A. She's with the Crimson Fleet and should be considered extremely dangerous.
Deixa eu dar uma olhada nessa nave. É uma nave tipo aquelas da Frota Escarlate, só que manda bem genérica. Próxima etapa é o banco. Que é a nave que está perdida no espaço.
Well, well, well. Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in.
Pronto.
10 missions in the books.
Delgado? Não. O A. Daí, sei lá o que. Esquisito.
Surprised to see me, Ret? Jogando may let it slide, but I don't take kindly to snitches.
Sabia que isso ficaria bem?
Yeah? Tell that to my bank account. You screwed me out of the most lucrative route I have. It's going to take me months to set up something even remotely as good. Not to mention getting the UC off of my trail. Don't put this on me. I got you in and gave you cover. You decided to return that favor by blowing mine. You may have fooled Delgado and Neva, but I don't trust you, Rook. At this point, you better find that legacy. Because to me, that's the only saving grace you've got.
Ja. Entregar ela economiza tempo. Não preciso nem pegar a roupa de piloto de teste.
The fleet's the only family you need.
Vai falar ou não vai?
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the Comspike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Yeah, nice try, Rook. We know you didn't have a choice. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She's actually pretty pissed, in case you didn't notice. Claims you blew her cover.
If Juan doesn't like how things have gone, and she wants to bail out her share, that's her problem. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
Vai desmontar a nave.
Tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comspike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
Malandragem de neon.
Perfect. That means you know how to handle the locals on Neon, which gives you a head start. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward we all split the cash. No. There is no getting along here. You are going to do everything she asks. Follow her instructions to the letter. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place. I'd say don't keep her waiting, but chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us, so I want you focused. We are one step away from Crix's legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
Pronto. Embarcar. Vai ter que informar os caras pra seguir adiante.
Hey.
Drank too much coffee last night.
You're back. Anything to report? It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. Betraying Juan Dayu for cover was a dangerous gambit, but it seems to have paid off. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process. And on behalf of the United Colonies and Commander Natara, I thank you.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the
Liberar
matter.
aqui é Neon, a próxima
Please
etapa.
give me your report. Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes.
Sair de Neon provavelmente vai pra tal nave, que é um banco que tá à deriva no espaço.
The conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take
Antes de nossa tal nave cargueira não, bancária, vou ter que fazer modificação na nave para colocar o sensor. Que ela tá a pirata da Frota Escarlate está extraindo daquela nave que foi roubada agora há pouco.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake. I'll see what I can do. You've certainly gone above and beyond the call of duty. All right. I suppose that's
Essa facção aí dos militares do espaço, eu acho que só fiquei uma vez do lado deles.
Good luck. And please, be careful.
What can I do for you?
You ever been to the Astral Lounge?
Pelo menos desceu reto em Neon.
In the whole settled systems.
Keep moving. The scanners won't hurt you.
There's got to be a megacorp that'll hire someone.
Vamos ver. Madame Savage. Esse é boate. Ou boteco.
You looking to get zoned?
Análise de Neon.
Not trying to score some of the good stuff? Okay. That means you're the rook that Delgado sent. Well, let me save both of us some time. Turn around, fly back to the key and tell the big boss.
Frota Escarlate, se for ver, também tem um monte de mulher.
We'll make this deal when he starts taking me seriously.
Vamos ao trabalho.
Are you serious? You're just gonna completely blow me off like that? I spent the last 3 months setting up this job, burned 2 contacts and a hell of a lot of credits. The whole time, I'm also keeping Bayou off our backs. That idiot even catches a whiff of money and he latches onto you like a damn leech. Yep, just like a couple of Model A's. Program us, point us in the right direction, and watch us go. I don't have a ton of time to stand here and screw around, so I'm gonna make this as clear as possible. You want the conduction grid tech, then you're gonna have to download it from the power core of Generdyne's facility in the underbelly.
Simples.
Love the confidence. But before you pull the ripcord, I'm afraid I need to add a bit of a wrinkle. While you're inside Generdyne, I need you to plant a virus into their system. It's a simple
Vou
side
invadir
job
uma
that
fábrica,
offers
vou colocar um
credits.
vírus.
I think you can handle it. Well, look at you. You're smarter than I thought. Generdyne has all sorts of tasty, valuable snacks in their databanks, and I want access. Here, take this microdrive and access the computer in Brayson Bayou's office. It'll do the rest on its own.
Método de pesquisa.
It might be wireless, but you aren't going to be able to use it from here, genius. Generdyne's got their place locked down tight. But, as usual, the weak link comes from the people that work there. I recommend you start with Ayumi Komiko, an upper-level exec at Generdyne. Get your hands on her security pass, and you'll have the run of the place. Yeah, you probably don't want to do that. Komiko's having a little fling with Benjamin Bayou. Anyway, you can find Komiko at Euphorica. Talk to the owner of the place, Micah. She'll point you in the right direction. As for dealing with Komiko herself, she's got an office in the trade tower if you're looking for something incriminating. The rest is up to you, Rook. When you're done, come meet me at the VIP booth in the Astral Lounge so we can celebrate.
Pronto.
Just grab that tech and plant the virus. Should be a cinch.
Velocity's such a grab rush.
I'm going a little
Sophia
stir
Grace.
here, Captain. I sure am jealous of all the traveling you've been doing.
Ah, essa daqui eu já recrutei. Vou ter que enviar ela para algum lugar.
They don't have places like this in Aquila, that's for sure.
I am zoned out of my mind right now.
Ainda eu acho que eu tô com CSP negativo ainda. Deixa eu dar uma olhada. Tá, é negativo ainda. No tempo que ficou preso.
Whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you.
Agradeço o aviso.
We gotta look out for each other, right? Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad. Well, you'll find them at Madame Sauvage's. They're always holding auditions, as they call it. Looking for new blood. So,
A gangue procurando voluntários.
chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart.
E tem créditos sobrando.
Story of my life.
2 lugar. Segue reto.
Security's got his eyes on Saburo Okadigbo. That guy's trouble for the status quo.
Yeah, what? Is this important? I'm really busy right now. Let me save you some time. If you're here for a job, we're not hiring. If you're here about the conduction grid tour, we shut it down a year ago. Good. If you were, you'd be the 12th person I've turned away this year. What a waste. Look, I'm sorry if I'm blowing up at you. But I've got a ton of problems and no time to deal with them all. I'm afraid that things aren't going terribly well around here. I wish that was the case. Fact of the matter is, we're barely treading
Eu tenho que puxar a conversa até ele revelar outra parte e me interessa.
And since then, we haven't developed a single groundbreaking innovation. At this point, the money we're taking in as a power utility barely covers the waste that's going on in the research and development division. You'd think that, right? The problem is that Brayson Bayou, Administrator Bayou's brother, is currently heading up the R&D division. I swear to you, the man doesn't know the first thing about power systems or electromagnetic technology. None whatsoever. Look, I'm running out of options. No one above me seems to care what's going on, but I'm willing to take a chance. I have a full report on Brayson that I want to send to Administrator Bayou, but I don't know if he can be trusted. What do you think I should do?
Livro do relatório. Enviar relatório para o gestor.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I can't allow Brayson to run this company into the ground. Hey, look, thanks for helping me out with this. It's been on my mind for a long time. If there's anything else you need, any questions at all, feel free to ask.
Agora que pensou.
As long as it doesn't get me into serious trouble, ask away.
Persuade.
Whoa. Okay, that's crossing the line. I can't discuss company matters like this.
Manipulação.
You're starting to make a lot of sense.
Diplomacia. Falhou?
I really doubt it. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here. Okay, listen. You didn't hear this from me, but I know she's up to something with Benjamin Bayou. He was in her office a few weeks ago, and they had some kind of shouting match. It got really heated.
Sempre bom é você salvar antes dessas conversas de manipulação.
But I happen to know Miss Komiko keeps audio
Nunca se sabe quando vai dar errado.
Safe. And before you ask, yes, I'll unlock it for you. Just don't tell anyone I helped, okay? We're done talking about that. Sorry. You want to do some digging? You do it on your own. Because I'm sick and tired of the corruption that's running through this city. People around here spend half their lives terrified about being backstabbed, and spend the rest of it planning on how they're going to screw over someone else. Something rotten is going on in this company, and one day, I hope to find out what it is. Hope to see you again soon.
Quit staring.
Are you supposed to be here?
What? I'm working here.
Não dá pra manipular. Que material que é isso? Lendário. Consegui roubar na frente dos caras.
Can't talk. I've got a deadline coming up.
E guardar esses itens na nave que foi roubado. Senão, se eu esquecer, os caras vai me confiscar tudo, os itens roubados. Aí vou ter que pagar de multa ainda.
Back off. That's an order, not a suggestion.
Galbank ATMs are spread throughout the settled systems, so you can do your banking.
Ron Hope is dead. Visionary, industrialist, and member of the Freestar Collective's ruling body, the Council of Governors. Ron Hope died sadly in disgrace.
Welcome to Galbank.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you.
You. Yeah, you.
I passed by the store
Okay,
today, boss.
let's settle this once and for all.
Welcome. Please, make yourself comfortable. I can offer you a drink, or perhaps you're here seeking access to our members' lounge, where you can enjoy your Aurora experience in peace.
See, you just proved my point. Down your third velocity, and you're out cold. By the third Chimera, you're
No, not this again. You people should leave her alone. What do you want with her?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Where the hell did Micah learn to mix a drink?
Yeah,
like that
sure.
anyway?
Tell me another one.
Let's face it, some people are just...
You debt collectors are low-life assholes. She's broke, okay? Now get out of my club before I get really pissed off and have you thrown into the street.
Rota escalante.
The Crimson Fleet? Oh my, I'm sorry. I had no idea. I didn't mean anything by it, really. Sorry, well, I worry about her. Ayumi owes a lot of money around town. I'm trying to help her out, but, you know, I have a business to keep afloat. If you want to talk to her, you can find her in the members' lounge. Of course, access to the lounge is going to cost you, and I'm not changing my mind about that. Excellent. Then here is your access key. Please let us know if anything in the lounge interferes with your comfort. Don't forget to ask Q to see our special menu. What do you think you're doing?
Civil.
Thanks, Micah.
Nothing
NPC
beats
no
getting
caso.
zoned in the members' lounge.
Yes? What? Do you have room for one more on your crew?
Yeah. What do you want? You must be zoned out of your mind, because there's no way anyone sober would say something like that. The Crimson Fleet, huh? This is interesting. So tell me, what does Delgado need with my Pastor Generdine? How the hell did you find that? It was Estelle Vincent, wasn't it? That bitch. I knew I should have kept that somewhere else. Here,
Pronto.
take this pass. It should get you through the storage room entry to the facility. I'm warning you, though. Once you're inside, you're trespassing in a high-security zone. That means they shoot on sight. Good luck. You're going to need it. Remember, we never talked. Got it?
Tentei manipular ela e acabei roubando ela.
You good?
Ready to relax? Enjoy your stay.
You good?
Excuse me.
Daí.
I don't suppose you're looking for a
Deve ser útil.
robotics expert, are you? I have a vested interest in getting out of Neon. You're a real lifesaver, boss. Thanks. There's just one thing to discuss before I sign on. I'm conducting some independent research in the space lanes. I won't let it interfere with my duties, but I refuse to give it up while I'm working on your crew. Is that going to be a problem?
Método de pesquisa.
Good to know I'll be traveling with a fellow intellectual. Scientific
Uma mulher que
curiosity
parece
looks
homem.
good on you, hun. Oh, and don't bother draining your pockets
Pelo
for my
menos tá com voz de
salary. I
mulher.
don't really need the money, just the job.
Procede.
That depends. What can you offer? Don't think I'm desperate
Foi
or
na primeira
anything, but
tentativa.
you do have a point. I'm not taking this job for money. I'll work for a dozen rusty credits as long as I'm able to continue my research.
13.500.
Whew, that is a relief. I can't wait to get out of this city. I owe you a favor. Don't think I'll forget it. See you out there.
Love the vibe of this place.
Epside is ours. The strikers are a bunch of babies.
Senhor de guerra, discípulo.
Off.
Tentar voltar pra nave pra guardar aqueles itens, já que não aceitaram pagar a recompensa. Mistério é... Ah, tem 2 tipos, tá certo. Vai pro baú.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there. Fill out an application to make your ultimate discovery. You're incredible and exclusive coffee flavors you will brew.
Show no mercy. Leave no quarter.
Rather be doing this.
Mais uma etapa de elevador.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not great. Doc Manning better get his act together before the place shuts down.
Nada. Já viu?
My sensors have detected possible enemy activity. Not possible.
Agora tanto faz.
There you are. Oh, I can't do this.
This is hopeless. I'm out.
Mais uma etapa.
The hell was that?
Tá vivo ainda. Pronto. Subindo. Pegar a recompensa. Deck.
Stop, please. Don't shoot. If you want the encryption cipher, you're welcome to it. There's no need for all this violence. Look, there's no need to be angry with me. I'm on your side. I'm not trying to trick you. You want the cipher? It's yours. At this point, I'd do anything to get back at my brother. He deserves everything he's got coming to him.
Concordo.
I think you could safely say that most of Neon would agree. You know, I've spent my entire life living in Ben's shadow. Everything always works out for him, while I've been bouncing from one job to the next, barely keeping afloat. And all the while, he laughs at me behind my back. Thinks it's hilarious to make fun of his stupid brother. Like I wouldn't eventually find out. That wouldn't do any good. For every scheme he's gotten himself into, he has a bulletproof exit strategy. Man's virtually immortal. You know what? I am sick to death of being pushed around. It's my turn to take control for once. The passcode for my terminal is GEN-41A18. That should give you access to the cipher and whatever else you need. I'm getting out of here while I still can. After you're done, I suggest you do the same.
Pronto.
Feels good to be in control for a change.
Isso terminou. Pronto. Cheguei. Elevador.
Ah, there you are. What kept you? I believe we have a lot to discuss. It's obvious you're here to meet someone. Fortunately for them, they rented this VIP room under a false name. I assume that same someone provided you with that clever little virus you installed into Genodyne's systems. Oh, I will. With or without your help. You know, I should give credit where it's due. That virus is quite impressive. It will cost me tens of thousands of credits to remove. That's the last time I'll ever take the Crimson Fleet's capabilities for granted.
Fazer um acordo entre a frota?
And I'm a businessman, which means I know when to walk away from a deal. You want to know why? It's because I don't negotiate with pirates. They don't understand commitments or contracts. How to get the deal done with finesse. No. For your kind, it's only brute force and violence. Shoot first, take whatever you want, and ask questions later. That's not how I do business.
Por isso que eu não deveria interferir.
There. You see? All you know how to do is threaten violence. Exactly my point. Look, I'm not here to debate. I'm here to make an offer. All you have to do is tell me who's profiting from the virus you've uploaded. In return, I'll let you leave the city alive.
Mentir? Sou eu?
Really? That's the story you're going with. Very well. There's a body that Neon Security is going to be discovering very soon. One with concrete evidence that links you to the murder. I'd say you have about 1 hour to leave this place before you have a price on your head. So, I assume this concludes our little arrangement, and you'll be leaving our fair city. Oh, when you get back to the key, be certain to give Neva and Delgado my warmest regards.
Essa região ainda.
Don't go causing trouble.
You can see another version of you. Rating of only 60%. Your safety or affliction from cuts and scrapes.
Ebside's a bad place for tourists these days.
Madame. Sauvat.
Tá do outro lado.
Hello. Glad you're back. Sorry about the whole Benjamin Bayou thing at the Astral Lounge, but I didn't have much of a choice. Can you believe the nerve of that smug son of a bitch? Man is priceless. So I've heard. Throwing yourself under the bus like that. Ouch. You are one crazy son of a bitch.
That might help you sleep at night, but doesn't do me a hell of a lot of good. Since Bayou flagged the virus, I can't risk accessing the system now. All that work I did trying to crack Generdyne is gone. Now I'm in a bit of a bind. The prep work for this job put me in deep for a bunch of cash, and I have no way to pay it all back. That's pretty cool of you to offer, but I know what he's gonna say.
Sorry, Estelle. This was your scheme. You're on your own.
Believe me, he's not gonna be much help. Look, I was hoping you'd pick up on what I was trying to ask. What the hell with it? I'll just ask. Can you cut me in for a little bit of cash you're making on this job? I mean, I did get you inside and practically hand you the data on the grid. I appreciate that. I really do. Having each other's back is what makes the fleet stronger, you know? How much are you willing to part with?
2.
Well, it's a bit less than I was hoping for, but thanks all the same. At least you gave a crap enough to cut me in at all. All right, I guess we're done here. Tell Delgado if he ever needs me for anything else. I've still got his back. And hey, you won't be hearing Rook from me anymore. As far as I'm concerned, you're one of us now. Lifeblood of the fleet. If anyone tries to tell you otherwise, you send them to talk to me. I hear things are heating up back at the Key, so I might fire up my bird and head over to check things out. Rumor has it that Delgado has some solid info on the Crix's legacy story he's been hawking for the last few years. If there's even a chance that it's true, I want to be there when Shinya Voss starts splitting the loot, if you catch my meaning. Just watch your ass. Benny isn't exactly...
Naive.
All hell's breaking loose, Rook. Delgado needs you in the repair bay with Jazz as soon as possible. Respect. That's why you're here? Look around you. The only reason all these losers are here is to earn credits or die trying. When I feel like you've earned it, I'll stop calling you Rook. Right now, we've got a crisis on our hands. Oh, that's hilarious. You're a real comedian, you know that? Now get your ass to the repair bay. Go!
27 ou 2.700. $94.000.
Nothing like the smell of a dead shark after you cook them with it.
As long as you put the fleet first, we won't have any problems.
And you are sure we will have those defense batteries up and running?
No. I'm not sure. They're in bad shape, Del. Really bad shape. I'm already using duct tape and spit to keep the station from falling apart, and you want me to pull a rabbit out of my hat?
I don't want to hear excuses. I want to hear that it's going to be fixed. Period. Get it done.
All right. I'm on it.
You want to quit standing there and hand over the conduction grid data?
Foi super fácil.
Ah, perfect. I'll take that.
Dependable as always. Unlike some people we know.
Oh, that's real funny.
All right, listen up because I don't want to repeat this twice. We've gotten word that UC Systef is massing somewhere nearby for an attack on the key. While we prepare for their arrival, I want you to head straight for Bannock 4 and bring Crix's legacy home.
Prepara a nave agora.
Just slow down and listen before you jump the gun and ruin everything. Lay it out, Jess.
All right, first things first. I'm gonna upload this data you snagged from Generdyne into the Keys databanks. All you need to do is build and then install a conduction grid module onto your ship. Oh, and if you haven't already, you'll need the comm spike module installed as well.
Once your ship is ready, jump out to Bannock 4, board the legacy, and bring us the cash.
Deve haver um porém.
Of course there's a catch. What, you thought this would be easy?
After you board the legacy, be on the lookout for 2 transfer modules. They're special keys that allow access to the ship's vault. Once you locate the vault's control center, hook up the data core I'm gonna give you, and download everything they've got.
And before you get any bright ideas, like running off with the money, that currency is going to be heavily encrypted. Only a genius like Shinya will be able to crack that encryption. So bring it back here right away. Are you kidding? Everyone around here is a traitor. Look, I'm gonna make this real simple for you. If that money ends up anywhere but the key, I will hunt you down and pry it out of your dead hands myself. Now get moving.
Ja.
Come back with Crix's legacy. Or don't come back at all.
I need to get those defensive batteries online. The comm spike traces and decrypts coded signals. As long as you have that file you lifted from the Galbank archives contained the legacy's transponder code, which I'll program into your net. All you have to do is get within the vicinity of Bannock 4, and the comm spike...
Modificar a nave.
Not a problem. Oh, yeah, nothing like changing it up to make a ship feel new again.
É 2 de cada ou é 4? Praga. Não, não é pra fazer isso não. Passou longe do negócio, arrancou o negócio. Que isso? Porque aí não tá acompanhando. Faço mais uma modificação, não? Cadê aquela que é para redução de piso? Se não estiver enganado, para redução de peso, acho que deve ter instalado acho que uns 3, né?
All support ships have arrived, Commander.
Good. After we're done here, arrange it briefly. I want all of their CEOs over here as soon as possible.
Feels like
Yes,
we got
sir.
maybe one more calm before the storm.
There you are. Where have you been? I've received the reports about that stunt you pulled inside of Genadine. Opening fire inside a civilian facility. Are you out of your mind?
Generdyne is furious at us right now. They want Commander Ikonde to resign.
Sinto muito.
I should make you say that to the families of the innocents you murdered. People have died because you were too stubborn to find a safer solution. This is not how UC-SysDev operates. I don't care if we're one step away from Crix's legacy. If you do it again, you're off this operation, and I'll have Top throw you in the brig.
It'll be my pleasure, sir.
All right. I think we're all in agreement here. So let's get back to the operation at hand. It's time to put all the cards on the table and prepare to attack the key. Good. The more confusion and panic we cause, the more damage we can potentially inflict. Before you jump to Bannock 4, I need to make one thing abundantly clear. The credits from that Gal Bank transport cannot reach the fleet. You have to bring them here at all costs. If Delgado gains access to those resources, we might be touching off a battle we can't possibly win.
We've been monitoring the Crimson Fleet's comm chatter in the Crick system. They're gathering allies by making promises based on your success.
As much as I hate to admit it, UC SysDef won't stand a chance. The fleet will become stronger and more unified than ever.
A nave de vocês são level 100 e do outro é level 50.
Hey, don't worry about it. You've come this far. We know you've got what it takes to bring the prize home.
Well said, Lieutenant. All right, I guess this is it. Do whatever prep you need to do aboard the Vigilance, and then head out to Bannock 4. When you return here with Crix's legacy, we'll begin the attack. Good luck. All my hopes go with you.
Não quer ver não? Pega aí. Chegou. Embarcar.
Warning, an emergency lockdown is in effect.
Crew recording initiated.
Alright, the system should be all set up. Just shout out when you want the computer to record. Should work for everyone.
Okay, fine. Now, give me the bad news.
The bad news is that our engines and grav drive are destroyed, and we're drifting toward Bannock 4.
Wait, doesn't that put us smack into Bannock's EM field? We hit that, every circuit on this ship will overload!
Easy, Simmons.
about it. Huh? She's right. We end up in that electromagnetic radiation, and we're dead.
Hey, there's no need to talk like that. It's Simmons' first time out. Can't you see she's scared?
Yeah, Bakara, pipe down. You aren't helping.
Everyone stop. Right now. We all need to take a breath. We're in bad shape, but I need everyone alert and level-headed so we can figure a way out of this mess. Osterholt, you're my engineer. Give me options.
We don't have any options. Kellner and I need to work on a shielding solution. Fixing the propulsion isn't even on the table.
Fine. You two get on it. Simmons and Bakara, I want you to walk the ship and give me a full damage report. Mayfield, see if you can help Aguilar with that arm injury.
I am engaging the enemy.
Ah, vivo ainda.
Let's move out, people. Crew recording terminated.
Hackeamento. Pronto. Descarregado.
Stars in range.
You're making the rest of us bad.
Pronto. Especialista. Pelo menos deu pra burlar o... Até em cima, né?
Damage. All systems.
Iniciante. Vai ter que arrumar. Pronto. Só isso aqui? Vamos que vamos. Até em cima, tá? Quase me matou ainda. Vai, parte. Isso daí é o máximo que deu pra sair.
Recording initiated.
Well now, let's see. Another day's gone by. What's it been now? 6 weeks.
Esse cara que tá morto é o tal pirata da Frota Escarlate. O ex-comandante. Jasper.
What a clever woman. I never saw it coming. I mean, I can't blame her.
Crew recording initiated.
Son of a bitch!
Warning, power reserves.
Nothing. Complete waste of time. I've tried everything I can possibly think of, and I end up right where I started. Oh, here I thought I was so clever. Thought I had it all figured out. First, fix my ship and get the prototype shielding back online. Second, shunt the power from the cred tank array back to the system to drain the credits. And then third, haul ass back to my ship before the EM field rips apart the legacy. 3 right? Only problem is, I'm stuck at step 1.
Espera terminar de falar para poder
My ship
avançar.
is dead, and there's nothing aboard this ship to use for repairs. I can't believe I came all this way, just to end up stuck here like the poor bastards who ran this ship. Actually, wait a second. Issa will figure it out. I told her where I was going for a reason. She's smart. She'll know something's up when I miss the rendezvous. After all, we're supposed to split the loot.
Getting currency transferred. Please stand
All I
by.
have to do is sit tight and wait until she figures out that something's gone wrong. And she'll come here looking for me. In the meantime, I should start rationing my food. I could be waiting for a while.
Crew recording terminated.
Currency transfer
Pronto.
complete. Warning, electromagnetic surge detected. System failure imminent.
Hora de picar a mula.
Multiple hull breaches detected. Structural integrity failing. Immediate evacuation recommended.
Tá de palhaçada que essa porcaria tá na minha frente. O praga é pra pular. Tem um propulsor?
Opening fire.
Câmera lenta. Pronto. Acabou? O efeito de câmera lenta ajudou bem a escapar. Os inimigos praticamente não conseguem te acertar em câmera lenta. E então fica com o caminho desobstruído. A nave explodiu na minha cara? Ficando do lado dos piratas.
System still swarming us! All ships, take them out!
Drive is down. The engines are out of commission.
Taking fire! Requesting support! Mayday, mayday!
Eu já zerei, ia dar pra roubar a nave.
You bastards! You're not setting one goddamn foot in here! Quit flying in circles and get your ass aboard. We need to talk. Now.
Quando a nave fica paralisada no ar, sem HP, se ela não explodir, dá pra invadir ela pra roubar a nave.
All right, don't stand there looking stupid. Everything's going to hell and Delgado needs you in operations. Please don't tell me you actually believe that was everything SysDef had. Wake the hell up! Ikande's throwing everything he's got at us, but we're planning on pushing his sorry ass all the way back to Jemison. That is unless you want to keep standing here talking while the Vigilance puts its crosshairs on us.
Olhe com Delgado.
The whole station's on high alert.
I don't know if you've heard, but SysDef's decided to...
Sharks don't scare me.
Hell yeah. We took out that first wave, no problem.
Cadê o elevador?
Oh yeah? Well, it ain't just SysDef. They came with some backup. There's about 1 million great whites in those waters, and they're all smelling fleet. So when the next attack comes, we're gonna need every last junker in the fleet out there with guns strapped...
Hey, is it true, Marine?
Que palhaçada com o elevador escafedeu.
Theirs.
SysDef never learns. No one comes up.
Is that it?
We'll talk after.
That is Grixis' legacy? Dios mío. I can't believe it's right here. Jazz, fire up the analyzer. Can you confirm?
It's true. You were right all along, Del.
You know, there were moments, doubts. I almost stopped believing it was real, that I was chasing ghosts. But then came that day on Subarov, and everything changed. And now, here it is. Grixis' legacy. Our future. Of that, there can be no doubt. Agreed. Grixis' legacy secured our financial freedom. But what good are creds if you can't spend them? Now, Only one thing stands in our way. The vigilance. Speak of the devil. Jazz, what is the situation?
Looks like Ikande is starting to move.
Typical Sistef. The sharks are so bloodthirsty, they won't even give us time to bask in the moment. Ikande doesn't give a damn. He doesn't need the legacy. He's just terrified what we'll do with all the credits. That is, if we survive this encounter and get to spend them. Those first few Sistef ships were only scouts, trying to confuse us and probe our defenses.
Which means they're playing it smart. They're gonna try to take out our defensive batteries before bringing in their big guns.
The batteries are the only thing we have with enough electromagnetic firepower to punch through the Vigilance's hardened shielding. We lose those batteries, we lose everything.
Sistemas de escudos.
Precisely, so we can't afford to screw this up. Jazz, lay the plan out for us.
We're gonna hold the fort here while you hop back into your bird and head for those defensive batteries. For optimal firing coverage, we're keeping them far from the key and each other. So you'll have to jump to each one individually.
You see any Sistef ships get within pissing distance of the batteries, you take them out. In the meantime, we'll secure Crix's legacy here and have Shinya begin cracking the encryption right away. I don't care what you think. Now that the legacy is here, I'm not letting it slip through my fingers. Receiving a cut of those credits is the only thing that is convincing the fleet's captains that it's worth risking their own lives to defend the key.
Hey, if it's any help, you can count on one hell of a party when you get back.
Amen, Jazz. Once the batteries are online, we will start our attack of the Vigilance. We'll tear apart the shields, board the ship, and bring Ikande to his knees.
Tudo bem.
Then you have your orders. Oh, and one last thing before you go. In preparation for the attack, Ikande arrested some of our people. While you're aboard the Vigilance, you might want to spring them from the brig. All right, that's it. If you have any questions, now's the time. Otherwise, good luck.
Pronto. Hora da batalha espacial. Salva. Tá negativa ainda, CSP. Faltam. Não.
Time for remote repair complete. Beta back online. And that's why they call me Jazz.
All right. Don't break your arm patting yourself on the back.
Já foi. E placa. Só tinha que mirar na nave. Isso me cai direto no planeta. Essa nave tá forte.
All right, I've got a connection. Battery Alpha online.
Nice work. But we are not out of the woods yet.
Aqui vai ser mais encardido.
Contacts incoming.
Crimson Fleet. This is Commander Ikande of the UC Vigilance. Surrender and prepare to be boarded. You heard him. C-Steph's here for a visit. All ships, show him how we do things around here. All systems failing.
You're done. Come on. Defensive batteries are ready to unleash hell, but I can't get a clear shot.
All ships, don't waste your time on the Vigilance. Take out those escorts.
Watch it! Additional enemy contacts jumping in now.
É tanta nave que até.
Feels good to be back. Got you covered. More ships coming in. He can't be destroying everything he's got in us.
Is that all you got?
Grav drive is down. Looks clear, Jazz. Take the shot.
Calma aí.
Locking onto the Vigilance now. Come on, you piece of... Locked in, firing!
Vai nada, carrega o sistema. Tá quase chegando no escuro. Cai. Olha que a nave aguentou. Então essa nave tá boa pra combate. Eu não morri nenhuma vez usando ela hoje. Isso daqui seria a nave mais forte que enfrentei agora.
Boarding detected. Multiple contacts.
Ei, cara. Com gravidade zero aqui.
And shut off the damn alarm!
Secondary generators have failed. Switching to aux power.
Você já foi pra vala, né? Aí o ajudante. A porta vai abrir ou não vai?
Saved your ass again. I should start charging you for my help. Compliments don't pay the bills. Just remember how helpful I was when you and Delgado.
Isso daqui dá pra ver a compêndio futuramente.
Anyway, I'll clear out the rest of this bay. You better get going.
Personagem errado. Esse aqui é inimigo que tá passando aí.
located.
Primary weapons off.
What? Pronto.
Over here. Hurry. Hey, there you are. This is a far cry from enforcing debts in Sidonia, am I right? Damn right, it's good to see me. I'm about to hook your sorry ass up a second time. So, section ahead's a bit tricky. Comm chatter says SysDev's about to hit us with a squad of heavily armed troops. I've hacked all their bots and turrets to give us some backup, or if you want to move fast, I can find you a way around instead. How you want to play this?
Todo reforço? Cortou o negócio, a fala.
Still more out there. 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 Still more out there.
Cortou a fala.
Still more out there.
Ah, vai tomando banho. Merda de hackear. No meio do caminho.
Still more out there. Still more out there.
Eu vou ter que hackear a merda da porta. Tomar no banho. Só pra atrasar. Vou ter que voltar pra fazer as coisas. Vou ter que voltar quase tudo a sequência pra essa porcaria que o outro quis fazer a parte dele. Ah, esquece essa merda aí. Ver se tem outra porta em algum lugar. Tem. Tinha outra porta. Enrosca no Senai.
Gravitic failure in the forward weapons bay.
Quem mais que tá vivo pra encher o saco?
This is Commander Ikande. All hands, abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship.
Tudo correndo aí, pô. Sai da frente, cara. Yeah.
You realize that there is no way I'm going to allow the Vigilance to fall into the hands of the Crimson Fleet.
Why are you even bothering to talk? We should drop this asshole right now.
Lower your weapon, Jillian.
Are you out of your mind? Why?
It would be pointless. I have activated the Vigilance's self-destruct. It won't be long before this ship and everyone who remains aboard are going to be incinerated. I am not doing anything. You think I am the one causing this to happen? The destruction of this vessel and the deaths of everyone aboard falls on your shoulders. Whatever caused you to side with these lawless pirates, I hope it was worth it.
Still eyes.
In the past, you speak in riddles, pirate, but I will tell you plain. Whatever your motivations, your actions make you a monster. I will kill you myself, but in light of what's about to happen to us, I suppose it doesn't matter.
Persuadir. Tem a opção de dividir a parte ainda.
And why would I do that? You may be right. Someday you will die. But a martyr lives forever.
Falhou.
You're starting to panic. I can tell. No, I am not. You forced me into this position.
Mentir? Falhou.
You're lying. I may have fallen for it once before, but I will not this time. So no, I will not comply. This isn't just about the Vigilance or getting revenge on the fleet. I believe the galaxy is safer without you in it, and I will do everything in my power to remove you from it. Take her down. Do whatever it takes.
Que seja. Eliminado.
Lock it all down. Damn. I guess we missed the party. It looks like you blew out every last candle, Rook. Hope you made a wish. Anyway, we
Agora como parceiro pra isso.
was
Quer dizer, minha
pretty
parceira.
easy once all the Marines took off.
Want to sweep the area? Just in case?
I'm done here. Rook, I'll meet you back on the key.
Tinha essa roupa. Foi que eu peguei mesmo? Vantagem justa.
Something in my pack's got your name on it, Cap.
Vamos lá, todo lado aqui. Não gastei uma vida na nave na batalha espacial. O escudo aguentou pra caramba. Talvez essa nave esteja bom pra fazer incursão depois.
Way to stick it to those sysdef clowns.
That's one hell of a souvenir you got there, pilot.
The legacy is ours, and no one can take it from us.
That is disgusting, and
For Jogando!
Yeah!
For the legacy!
You son of a bitch, you did it! You actually pulled it off.
Didn't I tell you, Dale? I told you there was something different about this Rook.
Oh my god, Nave, you're so full of shit.
What? I just call it like I see it, Jazz.
Yeah, sure. I seem to remember your rant about that lousy Rook and how you were gonna off that loser and take their ship. No?
Shut up, Jazz.
Both of you, cut the crap and let me talk. All right, look, I'm terrible at this crap, so I'm going to spare all of us the stupid speeches and make this short.
Estou ouvindo.
When I took over around here, things were looking grim. We were hanging on by a thread. The only thing that kept the fleet intact was the promise that I'd find Crixus' legacy and put us back on top. At the time, I was full of shit. I didn't know how the hell I was gonna make that happen. And as the years passed, my words started to wear.
We lost a lot of good people because they thought Dale was chasing ghosts.
She's right. That thread I was talking about, it frayed. Badly. But when you found that recording on Suvorov, the hunt reignited. You gave us the courage we needed to hold fast. Now that his legacy is where it belongs, we can become the pirates Crix always meant us to be. Thanks to you. Well, well. You've certainly learned to fit right in.
What? No extra cut for the humble mechanic that made all of this possible?
Oh my God, lady, give us a break.
All right, let's get down to business. You want your money, and you're going to get it. A lot of it.
See, now you starting to sound like me. Next thing I know, you'll be trying on my clothes. Won't look as good in them, though.
You better not be flirting, because I might get jealous.
Okay, let's get this done. Before you head out and get drunk at the Nova, I want you to remember one thing. The fleet always comes first. There are still jobs to run, things to steal, and places to wreck. So celebrate, get wasted, then get back out there and make us some money.
Pronto.
And for the fleet!
Thanks for making me look good.
I figured
Now that we've got the
otherwise.
legacy,
I have.
I might work on a few personal projects.
Reparos.
Yeah, you banged it up pretty good. We'll take care of it.
Pronto.
Catch you later.
Yeah. It's no different than any other business acquisition. We keep the name on the store, but the credits go to the fleet. Until next time.
Cadê o tal do fulano?
Thanks for doing all that stuff. Damn. The fleet, after all, knows how to have a good time. Anyone who doesn't, point them to me, and I'll have their pirate's license permanently revoked. There's an entire ritual for it. It involves a barrel, suspenders, and a very short plank. Yeah, why not? There's no better place to spend your creds in, and we've got a lot of creds to spend. But on the other hand, the galaxy's a big place, and I consider myself an equal opportunity drunk.
Só isso?
Enjoy yourself.
Cadê o tal do meu futuro compênio?
We really did it, didn't we?
Now that you're a legend around here, I'm going to tell everyone it was me who recruited you.
The Crimson Fleet won!
Aqui que ele não tá.
And it's all thanks to you. The legacy is ours, and no one can take
Aqui.
it from us.
Hey, there's my favorite walking cred stick. You headed out? Gotta get busy spending your fortune, huh? That makes two of us. Life in the space lanes is gonna be a hell of a good time with all this cash in me pocket. Say, speaking of which, how'd you feel about making this partnership of ours more permanent? Bet we could make some real waves in the settled system.
Capacitação level 2.
And traveling together's a hell of a lot safer.
Bem-vindo à minha tripulação.
I knew you'd see it my way.
Tá recrutado.
This will work out just fine. But don't expect me to get excited about taking orders. I'm in this for the cash. Leave it to me. I've got your back, pal.
Ficam faltando essa facção para fazer. Novamente. E essa. Além da DLC. Da DLC 1. Só que eu vou tentar fazer umas incursões.
I have something to give you when you've got a moment.
É no planeta mesmo? No planeta é mais prático ainda. É. Aqui derrapa que é uma maravilha. Ah, vivo ainda? É pra pegar os itens, não é pra selecionar. Pronto. A prega voa pra todo lado. Aqui não tem mais nada. Só vou deixar a nave na órbita, vou terminar por aqui.
Next something for you, Cap.
What's up?
Botou errado. Tá negativo ainda. Só porque eu destruí uma penca de nave ontem. Não pegou nada de XP ainda. Vou terminar por aqui, aí eu volto amanhã. Falou então.